welcome, welcome. As you can see, we're running progress here.
That's what you call it.
Yes.
Stunning.
We're getting an echo from you now. Yeah, I've been leveling White Mage the past day or so. I am now at 96 and going up fast. I was mostly just killing time for Ride to come on. And while they are technically on, they're currently making Italian soda, so I'm in no hurry. What? I'm at the second boss! Trying to get used to new abilities. Hello, Clink! Hello, Orca! Semi-killing Ty here until Ryan gets back in there. That was the wrong button. Really? Right then? Really?
Of course then. When else would she do it?
Oh, you missed it earlier. I got a Lakshmi run, and half the party was either new or forgot how to actually do Lakshmi. And the healer was definitely new. I had the full-on spatula and full power. I think I rezzed everyone at least once.
Oh dear. That's the charm one?
Yeah, that's the Naga.
Speaking of such, this morning I was still really jazzed that Aquarius summoned herself.
Oh, from Fairy Tale 100 Year Quest? Yeah.
Yes.
Should I ditch or should I go for the last boss?
Up to you. We have an hour.
Oh, I'm here, so I shouldn't be too long. There's actually not that many mobs between here and the last boss. So, Rai, you were the one who leveled White Mage the most recently.
Uh-huh.
When the frick did a thrill shift come in?
Oh. Which one?
A thrill shift! That's the movement ability!
There's a movement ability?
Yes! I only noticed it when I was looking up Glare 4. It apparently starts at level 40.
I never knew there was a movement ability. They might have introduced it new. Yeah. Because, no, wait, no, that's, yeah. Yeah, I don't even have it on my bar.
Yeah! I hate it when they give us new abilities deeper down in the stacks from when we're leveling. Oh my god. And of course it tried to make a mess of my hotbars because it's like, oh, all my movements are on 0! No, wait, that's my res. That's kind of an important one. I don't want to move that. Well, I guess Monks is on 8. No, that's my, lucid dreaming. I don't want to move that around.
Yeah.
I think I ended up putting it in the same place that I've got the Sage's movement ability, but I'm not 100% sure.
I was about to ask, does Sage have movement ability, but then I realized it doesn't matter, I don't have Sage.
No, you do not have Sage. Yeah, Clink feels our pain.
Yeah, unfortunately, FF14 does occasionally bring back bad memories of rearranging the piano keyboard for WoW.
Though I am liking Glare 4.
Four?
4. Oh god, you probably never noticed it, did you?
I have Glare 3.
This is why I want to spend the weekend with you off air, working with the Stone Sea Sky Dummies.
Can only be executed while the secret site is active. Which is?
Secret Sight comes active when you use Presence of Mind. You're probably not using Presence of Mind enough.
Or at all. No, not at all.
Yeah, I'm currently in the habit of using Presence of Mind when I'm speed casting Holy, and now because it has the Glare 3 behind it, or Glare 4 behind it, I use it with Glare 3 because it'll speed that up as well.
Yeah, the problem with a lot of those kind of abilities like that is I have no ability to see them or figure them out or do anything with them until I am years deep in practice with a class. And yeah, I don't heal that much.
Yeah, so it makes sense. Heal is your kind of off class.
Oh, I wouldn't say that many offs. But really, I've only got like 1.5 classes that I'm trying to use everything on.
Mm-hmm. And those are the classes you play all the time.
Mostly.
All I can say is my Bard is so bad. Oh my gosh. And my Machinist too. I'm practically in tears.
I've been contemplating trying it out, but of course I'm not at the same gear level, and I can't for reference, try, birding on you to see if I get different things, because your setup is completely different from mine.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
a
I'd be worse
completely
than you.
different style of how I work my keys, so that makes sense. I'm on last boss.
So you are. Hi, Stone Titan. Stone Biker Titan. Stoned Biker Titan.
I like that Stone Biker Titan. Why am I using... I'm an idiot.
I am trying not to agree to that too fast. Hey, Noodles.
Instead of using Glare, I was using Holy Nova.
I failed.
It does do damage, but it's not ideal. It's a sad that
Actually,
I
I do see a problem with it. Glaring is always better. I glare at you.
Yoda would agree with you. Yes, we will as soon as I get out of here. Right now I'm leveling White Mage. I don't think I'll make it this level, but...
I don't know. Any boss, like the most, or the highest dungeon you can do at the moment, that might level you.
Yeah, but I'm out of...
The main thing that has me iffy is the fact that you're out of rest state.
Yeah, I'm out of rest state, and that's what's gonna hold me back.
If you have the rest state, you would certainly be able to do it.
I might push those buttons. And I know I'm not using my, my lilies as effectively as I probably should be.
Very, it should feel lucky I used them.
Oh, the lilies are awesome. It's just,
Yes, they are.
they're so varied.
Yeah. Like I said, they should feel lucky I used them.
Yeah, I was talking to Action earlier, and Action's like, I love raiding with White Mage. He's gotten the jam of it, so can't fault him with that.
White Mage, it is definitely a very class.
The thing is a lot of the higher end gamers, raiders, very much diss it for raiding. They prefer the shields.
There is something to be said for that, and my first loyalty is technically the Scholar, but I may have to go to White Mage.
White Mage is a good class. There's no diss on that one.
Just remember, for me, that's Sundari healing.
Yeah. And I'll have to put up with you whining about it. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Raz almost killed me once. Not this run,
They
but
do
the
that in
previous
this one.
run. Come on! Drop! I don't know why it does that occasionally.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
And
Yeah,
there's your
that-
level.
Apparently. I now qualify
I
for
was looking at
Vanguard.
it and going, yeah, for, the most current dungeon for your current level, you were well within range of it. Now let's see how little XP bar you've got on the new one. Oh
Not
yeah, you
much.
just barely got over the line.
Food.
150,000.
44 seconds on my food buff.
Nice. And yeah, you needed that 3% for that level. Now I'm at the main.
Oh, right. You're quite some distance. I guess switching to what we're doing the alliance with, and I'll make my way to the Mihane, so that's quite
Pretty
a
much.
distance from Tuliolau.
Now, throw us in.
Remind me that I need to double check my gear for White Mage. Because I'm at the part where I'm starting to replace gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all the way in Solution 9, so this is going to be a trek.
Yeah.
I am looking for head.
Body. Oh, no, I only have the one. Yeah, we are both going to be sick of it this week.
Oh yeah! We're gonna run it hard. Unfortunately, we can't work Stone Sea Sky at the same time as sitting in queue.
Okay.
So we can't just during
Do the bird test.
well, not just Bard test, is actually sit down with you, go through the Red Mage, and try and get you prepped for Monday. Unless you want
The
to.
entire idea was for me to just, keep you from suffering from waiting in queue for half an hour.
Try an hour and a half in Party Finder.
See?
Yes.
No, that's all I'm trying to do.
I know.
And once you move on, and you get stuck in Party Finder for an hour and a half.
But you can do it. The fact that we actually hit Enraged your first time in there, I think says a lot.
Did we?
Yes. Yes, we did.
And wouldn't it be the second time?
No, the first time. The second time we didn't quite get there, but we were close.
Okay.
But it's also one of those things, the more you do, the better you get.
Yeah. It does put me dangerously close to overclocking.
Yeah, I know. And the rest of the team understands that. Or at least Action does. We've talked to him about that.
Yeah. Boy,
But-
this is a bad night for healers.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to get my maiming gear. I am not queuing his heals.
Come on, you can just roll on the maiming gear. That's how I got my final bird piece last week.
No, there's usually maiming in the party,
Yeah, there it is.
and we literally have not seen it drop. For hours and hours and hours and hours.
It says less than 5 minutes for average. Well, we have one healer now.
We'll see. I mean, I don't think it'll take too long because it's still relatively fresh, and even
is the
if we're
newest.
feeling the gear lockout, I guarantee you other people are too. So they're rerunning and
Oh,
rerunning
boy.
and rerunning.
Yeah, they're just not doing it as healer tonight.
I don't know. I didn't feel that much of a change for RDM, short of just adding extra stuff on. The biggest change was the one ability that used to grant gauge now just lets you perform.
Ignore the gauge.
Ignore the gauge.
And I've gotten fairly well, or for
Yeah.
a little bit, I got fairly good at how you cheese that, and then I kind of lost it again. And now I'm trying to integrate in the very different set of tactics that I use for, whatchamacallit, Grand Impact.
Yeah, Grand Impact coming in from Acceleration.
Yep.
Trying to remember all these names when I'm not actually looking at the bar, considering that I've got so many classes rolling around in my head.
I know what the icon is.
And I try and at least keep on top of decent basic rotations for all my classes. Easier said than done, because they keep adding new classes.
Yeah.
It's why I'm actually waiting to do Pictomancer last. So that I don't lose it amongst all the other class mental gyrations.
That's what I was going to do.
And I will freely admit there are some classes that will hurt, but yeah, when I did Stone Sea Sky recently, I ran all my classes through, and they all actually passed except 2. I could not get Bard for the life of me, and I could get Machinist if I popped a potion and had food. But it was just squeaking over that line. But Dancer, wearing the exact same gear as the other 2, cleared with nearly 15 seconds to spare. It's like, Nani?
Yeah. Bard is feeling picked upon.
Yeah, Bard was just... I had a good 10 to 15% left on the health before it disappeared and failed. And it's like, no, I should be closer to that. Machinist at least had like 1 to 3% of the health bar left when it failed. No, not even close with Bard. And I'm like, okay, I'm obviously doing something wrong here, or Bard is really hurting.
Yeah.
And I can't tell which it is.
I am a little suspicious it might be some of the latter. At some point, we'll have to take me through it and see if I can pass it. Of course, I'm in much better gear at the moment.
Yeah, my gear is only like 707 for Bard. The minimum is 700, and I know if I was at 700,
there's a bunch of other classes that you're passing on at 707.
Yeah. Like I passed on Reaper and Sam at 707. I might actually make it all the way to the Mihin before this pops.
Yeah.
Because of lack of heals. Oh my gosh.
Where were the heals?
That never gets old.
No, it doesn't.
So Clink, maybe you know, one of the personalities I watch on YouTube is Nerd Slayer with his Death of a Game series. Actually pretty informative. He recently did an opinion piece on gatekeeping, which I partially agree with and partially disagree with, but that's a different matter. But one of the things he said that just makes my head kind of throbby a little was, in his opinion, FF14 players are the worst players in the MMO space. Now realize he does not quite acknowledge that, at least for MMO boss fights, we actually have some of the hardest, i.e. the ultimates. WoW's, I think they're trying to bring something on board to kind of go after that crowd, but I don't know if they're going to do it or not. But it's like, are FF14 players really that bad, or is he just being a
Snooty.
Yes, a snooty. Well, Eve has a different vibe set. And it's not my kind of game, but I understand why some people really like Eve.
Oh boy, listening to Thor talk about Eve.
Yeah, Eve has its problems, and a lot of the developers bailed on it when the current owner is... because the current owner is trying to onboard NFTs and cryptocurrency. And of course, those developers went and are creating Pox Day, from what I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, if he means the average, find them in Duty Finder as you're doing roulettes, okay, I can kind of believe that, because there is a wide range of skills. But if you're talking people who go after the EX, Savage, and especially the Ultimate content, I've got a feeling they're a far better player set than some other games. So it's a wide range.
Which is, remarkable in and of itself.
Yeah, I know Square makes an effort to try and make sure their games are approachable to a variety of skill levels. Which is a good thing. I do agree that not all games need to do this, but if you want a large player base, that's what you need to do. If that makes sense. It's good to have a hardcore game for hardcore gamers, but you need to balance that with the idea that you're going to be limiting how big your player base is because of it.
Yes, all what market are you going for, and be aware of how big that market's going to be.
And there's the other thing of letting people who do have either physical or mental disabilities being able to have something they can enjoy. Again, not all games need to do this, and all disabilities, on whether physical or mental, or hey, I've got 3 kids, I'm a working mom, I can't spare the brain power to figure this out, that's valid too. And to have that accessible through various means, because everyone's situation is different, is a good thing. I totally agree with that statement, Clink. Completely and utterly. That is a very good point. It's hard to balance because some people will like things and other people won't. I know a lot of people are rah-rah that they're bringing back field expeditions, and every time I hear that phrase, I just recoil.
field expeditions.
Bosja, Eureka.
Okay.
And a lot of that.
I can definitely understand why people like them. The idea is great. Some of the people you get, not so much.
Yeah, the biggest problem I have with it is that for some reason it brings out the worst in players. I don't know if it's the content or the fact that we're trying to do it when it's possible. It's hard to say. But they are bringing that back, but I believe they're also bringing back something akin to the Ishgard restoration for players who don't want to take part in that combat. It's like, if they do that and it balances out, that's a good thing.
And certainly, that seemed to be very popular for them.
Start with a big fat knuckle
Yeah, the biggest problem they had with Ishgard restoration is too many people botting it because of the competition or getting sick trying to do it legitimately. 1, 2, 2. And that is a problem. That's why they ended up changing the entire housing. 1, 2, 3. The housing to the lottery system is people were literally getting sick trying to get a house because they'd stay online and awake just cookie clicking, for lack of a better term. How many people go over?
No one.
Wow.
You seem to have a pretty good group.
I'm impressed. Yeah, I will also say, when you find a good group, you can totally feel it. I forget what we were running the other day, but we ended up getting a really good group. And oh my god, we were going through things like melted butter. 2, 3.
Open your eyes.
Oh, there goes someone.
And is that all?
Oh, it was a healer.
Yes, be healer. They must have gone off the other end. Okay, they are up.
Now we're having a party. Time to get serious.
Oh, this is a mess.
Yeah.
One. I think it's a two.
I was 2.
Oh no, there's another Reaper in our party.
I need someone else rolling for me.
Right.
I'm not done yet.
No, you're done. Yeah.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
I've a bone to pick with this one. But first,
Uh-oh, we had someone leave party.
the only way out is
Someone in
forward.
B.
Have maiming and scouting, but they're both boots. I want his head.
Hey,
And I want body. Casting body.
go.
It's gonna be one of those books.
What is that? Is some kind of tunnel run? On your guard. I sense something up ahead. Something big. A dragon. But surely it's no match for you.
Neat thing.
AoE?
Yeah.
Front?
Front.
Yeah, I want to read Clink's comment, but this group's rolling too fast. Someone got smacked.
Yeah. The other Reaper took a hit. Near the starting point. Front. Is that a... No, no. I like it.
Front! Where are you going with that? Come back here!
Not as bad as, like, one of the runs last week. Where it would just kind of, the line worker would just kind of drunkenly go back and forth.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Obviously, whoever was getting the worker didn't realize it was on them.
Yeah, I swear I wanted to answer Clink's comment, but
brain power to notice there is a conflict. Oh dear, we have people down.
Eep! I'm down. I did
One of
not
our
see
healers
that
is
thing.
down.
Oh, poof.
Just picked up a healer. Just picked up you.
Thank you. Get front.
I was thinking that's what that looked like. Thank you for the confirmation. Line.
I popped that too early.
Oh yeah, let's get a barrier up for this one.
Center.
Just open. Misters or... I'm still not standing on those.
Teleportation.
Well, I got 2 people up during that.
Brace yourselves. Aye, so where are we now? And what are these floating ruins?
Pants of casting. Pants of scouting.
Well, casting is right, but
Yeah.
not what I
Okay.
need.
Back to what Clink said. I mostly agree, and you're correct. One of the things that was kind of the death knell for us in WoW was we kind of felt forced to raid just to get the end of the story.
That too.
And it actually created a lot of problems in the guild we were in, to the point that the entire guild kind of fractured.
WoW also had the problem, at least around Cataclysm, of they took the middle out of the difficulty curve. A lot of stuff was really easy, and then you had very tough stuff.
And there was no in between.
Right.
I'm sure that didn't help. So not tying story to your most difficult high-end content is a good choice. I am actually a particular fan of the trusts, simply because there's a lot of times that I don't want to deal with the rest of the player base. I will agree with that, but at the same time, having been in the trenches of game development, I'll be frank in the fact that players,
5 of them.
the majority of the player base will consume the content faster than they can develop it. It just,
Oh yeah.
and adding more people is not the answer, because when you add more people, you add more checks and revisions and all that fun stuff. And sometimes a smaller team can react faster than a large team.
Yes.
For that very reason.
We're on Mr. Flutie.
We're on short stuff.
Flutie.
Yep. But I will say last
Consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
expansion, one of the things that kind of grumped me was I felt like I was kind of being forced to go into the raid.
Twisted by the envy that's all.
And when I mean raid, I mean the savages. And while I can appreciate others going into the savages, and I feel like I have the skill to do it, there's a lot of, do I have the time? And it ended up being kind of a bit of a drama thing.
Cowardice dismembers.
You got that other healer up?
I thought they came up before I did.
They might have just
Because
gone
he-
3 down again.
Shall be smothered
Don't
by
think
the
so.
arrogance that consumed you.
Because he and I went down to that thing. There he goes again.
Yeah, they're having
for that
problems. They might be new. And progging this as heals, I actually did it. It was painful.
Shall be defeated by the apathy that reigns.
Oh, dang it!
Did the untargeting interrupt something cool?
No, it took so long that I, Enshroud that I had queued up fell off. It was a waste of a perfectly good Enshroud. I don't know if this is the right place. I think it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, just barely.
Cowardice dismembers.
I just picked someone up.
Yeah, to kind of elaborate further, I find that super challenging content, like the Savages, immensely fun depending on the group I am with. not good.
Neither is my mana. Barrier. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Picked up bee healer.
Right here should be good.
Yeah.
I ain't moving. Whee!
Well fought.
Yeah.
Diplomat chose her companions well.
Well, I certainly can't
Striking
blame myself for
and
that.
scouting.
Our next
Darn it.
destination.
His body,
No
but
doubt
it's
a
the wrong
warm
set.
reception awaits us.
Ah.
Let's go and have a
Well, I certainly can't blame myself for the one death, and yeah, I picked people up. 3 achievements.
And they don't even wait.
With 3 new people. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of bad form.
They're gonna go down. Damn it. I may go down.
Yeah, this is one that you do not want to start early. It will get people killed.
I don't suppose you have any idea who pulled.
No, he pulled when I was still in cutscene.
Pity.
Because that's actually technically reportable now.
Yeah. I was just thinking I wasn't going to bother to pick him up if he ever went down.
Bridges! Yeah, one of the main thing I wish we could do with the trust is be able to run it with multiple people instead of just solo. I mean, I had a group earlier, and this is Interpaths,
Yeah.
where we were in not Satasha, it's the third one. The catacombs in Gridania.
Oh, right.
And 2 of the people, including the tank, were new. I was healing and basically just sitting back and letting them do their thing and figure things out, get a chance to explore. But no, the 4th person, who was a summoner, wanted to speed run everything and kept running ahead of the tank and basically being obnoxious and not giving the tank a chance to figure things out. It's like not everyone likes speed pulls, especially when you're just learning. Why did you pop that, of all things? There was a take limit break 2 in there.
Really, that seemed to have hit a bit further.
And that's one of the things that that way. The Trust Allow is a chance to learn and explore. And when many of the dungeons actually have things like notes in them that you want to read during the course of the run, not run back afterwards, if you even remember to do so. This way, that way, and the other way.
Great. Nice.
Stay here.
Doop, 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 doop. I am pooping out of there.
You are wise. Nope. That was a fat finger if I ever fat fingered.
Barrier. You eat a rotation.
Almost, but not quite. Ooh, that's a lot of people.
Yeah. That one is rough to judge correctly.
Yes, it is.
I generally get it now, but I've seen it enough to understand, okay, this is how big things are going to be, this is how much overlap there's going to be. This is how dead I'm going to be.
I will keep coming until the fires of wrath consume me.
You want to be over here?
Yes! I should be doing better on this. This is a good GDW game. Oh, something's down. Just hoping I can live through this.
Inner corners! Oh man.
Summoner slow res incoming. I think he got it off. Yeah, okay, one of our healers is up.
Yeah, I purposely saw what was
And we
happening
needed this.
and sat on the LB3.
Because that did not go well. Oh no. Okay, I believe I have now picked up both B healers.
hard one.
I hate that when those circles are just ridiculous. Summoner and me down. But healers are up this time. Red's going.
Yeah, he's pretty much dead, doesn't know it.
Yes.
Oh, very good on getting the minion, Clink. That's awesome.
Now, what's the golden sweepstakes?
I forget. It was one of their, like, combined things. I'm gonna give it to Mr. Hyde. He was healing his hardest.
They both were. 33, I'm not getting the minion this time.
Chest of scouting. Chest of maiming. Gauntlets of striking. Gauntlets of fending. Yeah, we're gonna be here a lot this weekend.
Yes!
At least we haven't actually had a wipe here in some time. It gets hairy! And good on the healer for getting that LB3 off. I was like looking at it going, okay, after this and this and this, that'll be my spot for opening the LB3 and that'll go good. And oh dear, I'm gonna hold.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, very nice.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah, I got a couple of really nice screenshots kind of showing off the new engine recently and been posting them over on Blue Sky. I need to put up the one of Alex next. Because the Bun's got this beautiful late night, early morning, the stars are still out screenshot of Alex at a distance through the morning mist, and his eyes are just glowing red, and it's just like, yeah, go new engine.
Yeah, that was just wow.
Though now we're in the patch cycle, I should probably come up with some sort of illustration so that I can enter the art contest again for the next Fan Fest. I was very sad my submission last year was not accepted. At least I think it was not accepted. It did not make the initial cut, which makes me really sad being a semi-pro artist. But at the same time, my browser ate it and like tried to submit it like 5 times, and they don't like multiple submissions. That's an instant disqualification for them.
Can't blame them.
I can't blame them, but it's really pissy my browser did that.
Yeah.
So, but
of course, you still have the, what's it?
The what's it?
I forget the name of it, the umbrella.
Oh yes, the Paris Serpent of Ronka.
You might want to tell Clink about this.
Oh, very nice. Now, I think he's already probably got the Paris Serpent of Ronka. That one they tend to hand out.
Well, you only get that for the art, and I don't think you've done art.
No, you get that for entering.
Okay. But I thought that was only for the art, not the, like, thingy.
No, they give
screenshots.
They give it out for any of their community contests as a blanket thing. but I've never
You still
seen.
have the only one I've ever seen. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone else use the Paraserpent of Ronka.
Which is why I figured you had to get so far through it to get that.
What I got so far through was the Noble Barding for Rift. That you can only get by placing in the fan contests. And it sounds like Clint got the Cloud Stripe hairstyle, which is kind of an equivalent. They give you a choice of what things you want to win. I've actually won a couple different things for a couple different contests. I think next time, if I win something big, it's going to be the Gala Kitten hat, just to annoy you.
They have a what now?
They have a Gala Kitten hat.
Oh, damn you.
And you can only get it by actually winning something. You take a lot of screenshots, but maybe that'll
Generally
help.
not artistic.
But for the Fan Fest, they usually have 4 different possible contests you can enter. They might have a 5th or 6th, depending, but the 4 that are guaranteed are any art, any craft, screenshot, and altered screenshot. So, and I believe you can enter each one of those, but you can't enter multiple under one, if that makes sense.
Right.
So, if
And
I
of course,
enter...
they'd want it to be like most recent expansion content.
Not always, but they do kind of want it on theme.
Okay.
And they'll usually
Because of
give
course
a
the
theme.
main like unaltered screenshot that I really adore and would want to put in would be the one of the cinematic right after Holminster switch. Because damn, that is a gorgeous shot.
Well, they actually don't want something like that. They want you to go out and get the shot yourself, which I can understand.
Yeah.
But I could like enter art and a screenshot, but I can't enter like 3 art or 2 screenshots and an altered screenshot. If that makes sense. Well, it was great seeing you guys. Thank you all very much for coming along. We'll be here all weekend. Just not always on stream. We definitely will be back tomorrow night for Deep Dungeon. We might be here tomorrow afternoon for Working Hippocampus, but that is not guaranteed because Action sounds like he wants to faceplant and never wake up.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Apparently
Is
he
this
did.
kid or other things?
Just today was a heavy work day for him because he had to do some medical stuff on Monday. So everything got loaded onto him extra to get done today. And apparently, according to his Fitbit, he did like 2 workouts today at work.
Oh.
So, yeah, he might just fall apart and sleep tomorrow. And he was like, I'm sorry, I know
Well, he should.
we're so close to Hippocampus. I'm like, dude, I know we're close. I'd really like to do Hippocampus, but if you need sleep, go sleep.
Yeah, don't kill yourself. Hippocampus will be glad to do it for you.
This is a game. We need to remember to treat it as one. It is not the end-all, be-all. Even though I'm sitting here gaming this for life.
Yeah, well.
I'm a FF14 lifer. Anyway, with that said, you all. Thank you so much for coming along. Be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and hopefully see you tomorrow.
Yes, everyone have a great night.